Good morning.
Very good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hi, dear. Hope you missed me yesterday, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Miss you too, darlings. Miss you too. Okay, let's wait for a couple of minutes. Let your friends come and join, children. Let's wait for them. Is the picture clear with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you once remember me till which topic we have completed it? Can any one of you please remind me?
Ma'am.
Till which topic we have completed?
Ma'am, I think longitudes. Longitudes is second para, ma'am.
Okay.
Second para. Completed, ma'am. All completed, ma'am.
Okay. We have completed latitudes and we are still discussing longitudes, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good. In that aspects, we told longitudes are important indicators of time, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Longitudes are important indicators of time.
Yes, ma'am.
And so, as they are important indicators of time, they are called as meridians. They are called as meridians. Yes? Okay. The meridian which passes through the Royal Observatory at Greenwich near South location is called as a prime meridian. It's called, children, a prime meridian actually. Okay, let me once revise for you children. The latitudes are horizontal lines and the longitudes are vertical lines. Okay, the latitudes are horizontal lines and longitudes are vertical lines. Okay, coming to that, the sizes, coming to the aspect of sizes, children, we came to know that latitudes are different in sizes or lengths, but coming to longitudes, all are same. Once please listen, children, I am telling, including with the differences between longitudes and latitudes, so that you can easily remember and understand it. Okay. The latitudes are of different.
Ma'am, voice is not clear. ఇయర్ఫోన్స్ ఉన్నాయి.
Is it audible for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, dear. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, we came to learn the differences also. What is parallel? These are not a parallel lines. We have already
36 Ranju.
come through this in the previous classes.
మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ లేరా మాట్లాడుతున్నారా మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ తో
Who is that speaking?
చిట్టి నవ్వు వీడియో
Bhavna, please mute your phone so that it won't be a disturbance for all. Okay. We have told an explanation. We have taken a day to explain what is parallel to make you get understand it. Yes? So, like that we have differences between them. Coming to latitudes, they will divide the earth into two halves with the longest latitude. What is the longest latitude, children? What is the longest latitude known as? Text me fast. What is the longest latitude called as? Latitudes are of different sizes, lengths, no? The longest latitude is known as? Sai, come on quick. The longest latitude is known as? Harini, Bhavna. Bhavna might be late to class, so she may not aware of it. It's okay, no worries about that. Come on, text me, children. Shravani, what are you doing? Sushant, Vinod, Farid. Reply me soon. What is the longest latitude known as? And this page which I opened at the first line of the page, you can see. What is the longest latitude known as? Which divides Earth into two hemispheres. Which divides the Earth into two hemispheres. Yes, children, it is equator. Equator is the longest latitude among all, and that divides the Earth into two halves. That divides the Earth into two halves, which are called as hemispheres, which are called as hemispheres, children. Okay. Coming to the same way, the longitude also divides the Earth into two hemispheres again. But latitudes divide Earth horizontally. Coming to the longitude, it divides the Earth vertically. Longitudes ante straight lines. Means vertical means straight line. Samely, horizontal means addamga gisam kada danni horizontal line. Okay. Then these are also same indicated as a degrees. We told no entire numbering will be in the form of degrees. If you see a map, you can see some kind of notifications like degree north or degree south, like that. Okay, similarly in the latitudes we saw, see, 23.5 degree north. Similarly, in the longitudes, we will be seeing degree east and degree west. Is it clear, children? Okay. The prime meridian divides the earth into two hemispheres. Why, ma'am, you only telling about some line passing about South London, Greenwich, South London? You may ask the question for me. I know my children are really intellectual and then they will ask a question to me. Am I? So here we discuss the topic of cancer. The topic of cancer at 23.5 degree north, it passes through India. So why, ma'am, you are not telling about any longitude that passes through India here? But here, children, the longitude which divides the earth into two halves vertically, it passes through Royal Observatory at Greenwich near South London. That's why we are discussing about only prime meridian here. Okay, the prime meridian is a line, imaginary line. We should not forget to say imaginary line which divides the earth into again two hemispheres. Here you can see equator. Equator is the longest latitude which divides earth into two hemispheres or two halves actually, and we call that half as a hemisphere. We call that half as a hemisphere. Here also, the longitude also divides the earth into two halves. They are called eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere. Okay, children. In each hemisphere, there are 180 lines of longitude. Numbers from, hello? Hello? In each, see children, in the previous page, if you observe, we can say that there are total 181 lines of latitudes. Coming to all the earth, only 181 are there. But coming to longitudes, children, 180, there are totally 180 lines in each hemisphere. So there are two hemispheres. It might be 180 plus 180. Totally 360 longitudes will be there. Totally 360 longitudes will be there. Here, another important meridian is international date line, which is at 180 degrees longitude. The international date line marks the difference of dates between East and the West hemisphere. See children, we came to know that due to the longitudes, we're going to learn about time. They will be helpful for us to indicate time. Am I? Yes or no, children? They are useful for us to indicate or know the time. Here, same, the time obviously depend upon number of days. If the days count increases, the time will also increases. Yes or no? Directly proportional means when the time changes, the day also will changes. But a place, children, place can't be depend on time and day. Yes or no? If we are staying at Andhra Pradesh, some Nandyal, if the time goes on for about 12 hours or the date changes by October 2nd or 3rd, Can we change the place? Do Nandyal will go to America? No. A place cannot be changed, but a time will change due to the rotations and revolutions of our earth. Revolutions of our earth, children. So that's why even a day also is counted. The time and the days are counted with the help of longitudes. There is an important meridian called international date line, which is at 180 degrees longitude, means center longitude, that will be that will decide the date of the places which lie in eastern hemisphere and which lie in western hemisphere. Yes or no, we know. If the time is of something 10:20 here, what would be the time in America? There will be a lot of variations in time, children, because the rotation of the earth will takes the time. Yes or no? In our previous lesson, we came to know that in the rotations will help us to have the daytime and nighttime, while the revolutions will show us seasons. Revolutions will be showing us the seasons, children. Isn't it, children? Okay. So here we have completed about the explanation of longitude. Locating places. Okay, now just we came through to know how and what are longitudes and what are latitudes. Just we came to know the differences. Now let's know how to locate a place using a longitudes and latitudes. Okay, children. Longitudes and latitudes form a network called grid. See here, children, if you observe this picture here, you can see number of lines combining. Just from far away, you can observe it like a net-like structure. From far away, you can observe it just a net-like structure. So this is called a grid, G-R-I-D, grid, children. The grid helps us to accurately locate a place on the map and a globe. With this help of a grid, we can locate a place accurately. Accurately means perfectly in a map or in a globe. Let's see, children. To locate a place on a map or a globe, we must know the degrees of latitudes and longitudes. We can find the exact position of the place at the point where these two lines cross each other. See, children, for example, you have completely known about what is longitude and what is latitude. So, with the help of the degrees, if you find it, we can easily locate a place. For example, here 29 degrees north and 77 degrees east is the location, the number code, the number location of our Delhi in the world map. So, okay, they just gave you a hint. 29 degrees north and 77 degrees east. You have to find a map and you have to see where is 29 degrees north line is located. You have to go through the, for example, I'm saying this is the line. See, you can observe, you can have to see here. This is the line of, for example, I'm telling children, 29 degrees north. Okay, let me take 77 degrees east. This is the longitude line, which is 77 degrees east. These two lines will be combining at this point. This point is where the location told by them. Here you can ask many of the puzzling questions, children. Many of the puzzling questions you can form and you can ask youngers or elders and you can show them that we are learning. This is also a process of coding, can I say? Because if you say them, find out Delhi, it is very simple for them to find out in a map. But when you say, find out a place where 29 degrees north and 77 degrees east and tell me the place. So it will be difficult for them. They have to find out the place, then they have to name it and they'll telling you. This is really a very interesting segment, children. You can play with it. How many number of latitudes and longitudes will be there? 181 latitudes are there and 360 longitudes are there. You can combine and play with it, and lots of number of locations you'll discover. If you have a globe or a map with you, please go through that, children, and just have a view about the degrees north, degrees south, and try to draw with the pencil a very light imaginary lines, so that you can easily identify and understand how many longitudes will be going through India or how many latitudes will be going through India. It's really funny and a puzzle type thing, children. If you want to do that, you can try it. No one will stop. It requires just a little material, just like only a map. And if it is a globe, it's really simple for you. You can play with the globe by identifying. There is already longitudes and latitudes which are located on a globe, and you can really enjoy that, children. I hope you will. And the children who have only the map, they can use equipments like just a pencil, scale, and an eraser to try it. It'll be funny, children. Hope you like today's segment. See you in the next class.